Now your opponent grabs a weapon. He sees the beer bottle. Whoa, dangerous. Get out of the way. Create distance and grab a chair. Now this is a mighty weapon because you can slam it into his face. You can stab with it. And the best thing that I would do, which I'm not going to do right now, is I would throw it at him. And while I throw it at him, I would kick him in the groin, boom, right straight. And then just because he wanted to break this bottle on my head, I'm probably going to bounce his head on the table 10 times or something. Don't you ever do this. Same thing can happen with a knife, of course. You know, suddenly he clicks out a knife. This is dangerous. You do not want to stand here because a knife, I think, is one of the most dangerous weapons there is. More dangerous than a gun, I think. That is, if the guy with the gun stands far away from you, then a gun is more dangerous. But if a guy with a gun stands on this range, I will show you later in the self-defense how to get away that gun. And that's way more simple than a knife. A knife confrontation, I do not want to go, okay? So again, I got to back up and I got to use something and grab this. And again, I can stab because now my reach is longer than his reach. He can never stab me. He can never reach me. See, never, ever. So I'm going to stab him in his face. Boom, here, boom. I'm going to keep going, bang, until I maybe kick in the way again, hit the thing. As long as necessary till he goes down, and it's the end of the story. Okay, now, that's a dangerous knife right there because it's my knife. And I pick always the dangerous knives. And I'm in a dangerous position right now. I have something against my back. I cannot run away. I can go to the side, but if he attacks fast, I gotta do something. So when he comes in, boom, front kick. Why a front kick? The leg is longer than the arm. If he would stab me from above, boom, same thing. And from this moment on, you go straight, keep your eyes, grab the chair again, and this situation we already did. Now, in this situation, it's going to be more difficult. If he stands closer to me, and he's got the knife like this, and he's going to stab. Now, I have to go forward. This is a situation I'd rather be not in, because this is very dangerous. Because this block could also be in your forearm. That's why block at least like this, so they don't like this, because everybody knows this is the main artery. Remember the doctor, if they feel your pulse, that's the one. This one is going to get caught. You can actually win the fight. You can spray blood in his face, and then you can go over with punches. Very dangerous. So block it this way. He's going to get the bone, okay? But I rather don't go in it. But you have to. You cannot choose. You have to confront the confrontation. So I take the knife. I break it and elbow at the same time. Now I want to control, because maybe he's going to stab multiple times. I don't want to have that too. He also can do this and this and this. I don't want to have that. Right away, I boom, elbow, and at the same time, I'm going to grab him. I'm going to swing him around just so you can see what I can do with him. And I'm going to start kneeing him in the head until he's down. And even there's the ambience again. Boom, throw him in there. Okay? But control the knife. That's the weapon. Now, pay close attention. He stabs, boom, simultaneously, the elbow in the head, go around, grab his wrist, grab your own wrist, and bend his arm. When you bend his arm, I control him, you see? I control him totally. Knee in the head, I can bounce him against the wall, everything I want to do. But this is the way you hold and control his wrist with a weapon. Now, this is a situation I picked up from my Krav Maga friends, and I'm going to show you this situation. By the way, Krav Maga has way more ways to defend knives, knife attacks, weapon attacks, so I suggest you to go to their site, www.kravmaga.com. They know a lot of things. I show you only one thing that they showed me, and I'm going to try to show you as good as possible. Now, you see, we switched the knife around. We're not going to take any risk, okay? Now, the arm that he doesn't see coming, this arm he will see coming because he's right there over my shoulder. This arm he won't see. We grab, and now he already can't move it. But just to make sure, we grab this arm also. Now we're in total control. He cannot move the knife around. But that's not everything, because he tried to kill me. So I gotta return him the favor. Watch what I do. I step underneath here, and now I'm controlling him with my head, and I can stab his own knife here in the liver. There's no way he can go. I'm pushing with my head to this side, and I'm controlling his wrist. He cannot go anywhere. Stab in the liver. Same situation, but now the guy didn't tell me that he wanted to kill me. So let's imagine that the situation I gave you before, that he said, okay man, I'm gonna slit your throat. You gotta have to do something. He can now also use this weapon to have people backing up. He can say, back off, because otherwise I'm gonna slit his throat. He can do that too. So maybe he's not intending, he's only bluffing. Again, 1, 2, grab this, go here, do the same thing, but now maybe you want to be a little bit more nice and stab his leg enough, and maybe also grab it over, grab the hand like this, and the knife will drop from here, of course, kick to the head, and I'll probably, when you do that with the shin, we'll finish this whole situation.
ที่นี่พงชาประเทศไทยจานพูดจาซิ่วขีพอพูดกูนที่ปีผัดพูดกูนแล้วก็นี่มันสนิทเขาสูดียานยัดยูรินสานายขนาดสามีขวับมาที่บอกขัดพวกนายแล้วพวกนายพอพูดกูน
เวอันโจโคดี้วานาสู้กับข้างเดสเจนผู้ไทยที่แล้วนี่ผู้ยาเวโนบิสแล้วกุ้งที่ดานที่คาที่โคนกอยู่ผู้แลนี่เล็กอยู่ที่เห็นผู้ที่ได้
เวยอันจงจองกันอันนี้ห้องผ่ามือเล็กแล้ว
Now
เวยานโจคุณชนะแล้วพลิกแล้วได้ก่อนคุณสอนชาญต่อคนดีแล้วนั่นก็มาไหววานละคุณโคแลนก่อนที่ชาญ
ฉันพูดอะโปรเด็กดิ้นต่อก็มาสู้กับฉันต่อวิธีมีอยากสมัครที่ตายมีผู้ยามีสัปดาห์สู้จริง
โอเคคุณชนะเวยอันจงคุณชนะแล้ว